So I'm camping again. This is May 8th, Friday, and today actually started phase 2 here in California, which means a lot of things are opening up, and I'm out here again. I couldn't wait, and I am with my friend Paul.
Hey.
Say it one more time.
Hey. No. I'm so jacked up.
So anyways,
Yeah.
You might remember him from almost 2 years ago. We hunted together and we did a video. So this weekend we're actually going to fish, and I don't really know a whole lot about fishing. I have fished at some lakes and I had some modest success, but I can never do anything in rivers or a creek or anything like that. And this guy over here, he can catch some big fish. So he's going to teach me how to do all that. So where are we?
We are at Lake Wishon, and we're hoping to get a fish on. But no, it's okay. I'm very optimistic. I'm going to teach her how to do. We're going to do a little stream fishing. We're going to do some lake fishing. We have no idea. We have an idea that there's trout here, but we have no idea the tactic. We have no idea the game plan. But we're going to put it all together and make something happen, and we'll have a video of a nice fish fry and some beautiful pictures of streams and fish on the lake.
Yes, and we are very confident actually, because tonight's dinner is going to be steak provided by him. Yep. And tomorrow night's dinner is going to be provided by the fish that we catch. Of course, I provide breakfast, so I didn't come empty-handed, but the pressure is on. We are going to have to catch something to actually eat something tomorrow. I think that makes it even more interesting. But right now, it is almost time to start a campfire. This is a beautiful area. We were able to find campsites. I mean, actual campsites are closed, just like last weekend, but there is all this land with fire rings already, you know, perfect for camping. So we are pretty happy, and we brought Misha, and so far everything is going great.
Perfect. Oh, it's a little baby we brought.
Big baby.
A little chihuahua. Yeah.
Big baby Misha.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hi.
Actually, we have some time before the sun goes down, and we're going to do some archery. So I got this bow finally, this compound bow, back in I think the beginning of March or February. This is a Diamond Edge 320, and it's set at 37.5 pounds. 40 pounds were too much and 35 was not enough, so it's at 37.5, and I've been practicing with it actually a lot. We're going to do some fine tuning. This guy also knows about archery a lot, so he's going to fix my bow, he's going to fix me, and we'll see what will happen.
All right, so a couple of things we did. We just had her shoot a couple arrows, and we're just observing her position, her form, and how she shot the groups that she did. So we found out that most of her shots were grouping to the right consistently. So we moved her sight to the right, always follow the arrow. It tuned it up to where she started shooting in a straight line. I was actually hitting the center target. And we did some other fine tuning. The D-loop was a little bit twisted. So we tightened it up, got it up against the peep, so when she goes in a full draw, the peep is perfectly lined up. And then we were looking at the arrow stop, or not the arrow stop, the string stop was actually off by about 1/2 inch, so she was banging the side of that. So we straightened that up, got that adjusted. She actually wasn't even on the string stop. So we got all that adjusted, and her shots improved by a lot. So
I haven't even shot it from 20 yards. I just kept focusing on 10 yards, and then only actually a couple of times at 15. So I was kind of surprised that it's all over the place, but at the same time not surprised, because I am very, very the beginner stages.
So hopefully tomorrow after shooting, we should see a lot better results now with the bow tuned up a lot better.
They have a dog. Misha, stay here, baby. Stay here. You made a fire. Good morning. These people are camping right here. What the hell? Full service breakfast.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are on our way to go fishing, but first we're going to drive up on this road that everybody seems to drive up on, and then a lot of people actually come back. So we want to know what's going on here, and then we're probably going to go to the creek and fish there, and then check out the lake, or we might mix it up, but we are going fishing. I have fished for native trout only once in my lifetime, and it wasn't even successful. I was with a group of people and nobody caught anything. So I always knew that it's really hard. I was told that like you could try anything you can and they're just not the same as planted fish. So fishing at this creek was not really surprising for me because I didn't catch anything, and he caught a little teeny tiny trout, and he's actually really cute. But so I was surprised in a way because I thought it would catch a lot of fish, But overall, I wasn't like that disappointed because this is kind of what I expected.
Here's the aftermath. This legs. Knees. And this big scar
And then down here a little bit.
down here. Let's see the butt.
No, but look at my arm.
Oh. Yeah.
And here.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh, right here.
here a little bit.
Yeah.
My battle wounds.
That one. So,
Ugh.
if you could do this all again, would you?
Yes.
Ah.
With more water and hiking boots.
Hiking boots. Let's see what kind of hiking boots you're working with today.
I was wearing tennis shoes because this guy tells me, oh, we're gonna go to the creek, and I imagine maybe like a 5-10 minute
Her imagination got
walk
the best
or
of her.
hike, and we were like rock climbing and dying out there almost. So that's it.
That's
And
it.
this is gonna be a big bruise.
Yeah, big bruise here.
It hurts right there.
Yeah.
And that is the one that hurts the most.
What's that thing sticking out of that?
No, don't look at that one. Misha, it's time to go, baby. Why are you sleeping? We have to go. This is what kids look like in the morning when you wake them up. They're looking at you crazy. Come on, Misha, let's go.
We're going, bye-bye.
Oh my God, you're gonna need your energy. I'm already thirsty. Coming back was so super difficult because we hiked down, and that's the easy part, going down anyways, but you still get tired. And then when you're already tired, you have to come back up, and normally it's the opposite. You know, you go hike up and then you come back down. So we did it reverse, and I was not ready. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, my shoes were not the right type. I didn't have my hiking boots, and I was complaining a lot. and
Witness.
and yes, and I stopped a lot, and it was just hard, and I was hurting, and it seemed like it was just so far. I wasn't worried. I thought we would make it by sunset. He was a little stressed about it because I think he knew things I didn't. But it was overall a good hike, I guess. What do you think?
It was a barbaric hike. So when we exited the stream, we decided that we didn't want to go back up the rock face that we had descended down. She had failed twice, and it was just too much. So we started to go downstream, and we had a map, a GAIA GPS, and we could see where the truck was. We could see the different ravines. The problem was this rock face kept going, this rock cliff kept going and going and going, and we had to walk all the way down the stream and cut up until this rock cliff gave out, and then we had to go up I'd say about a 2,000 foot elevation climb in less than 1 mile.
It was hard. It was so hard.
Very, very challenging, but I guess when the sun's going down and you know you can get to the truck, but just you can't panic. And in a situation like that, you have to just take your time. One has to be a motivator, and of course there's always going to be one complainer.
That was me, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit down and you can keep going, and I'll just die here.
And I was ready to leave her. No,
It was so hard. We actually have gotten back a lot earlier. As you could see right now, it's getting pretty dark, but the sun was still up, so we had to walk on this road, and then it was easy because we knew where the truck was. We just keep walking, so it was no more stress. I just feel like my body is broken, my knees, my feet kind of hurt, all my scratches and aches and everything. It's not really the end of the world. It might hurt later on. So right now, being back here, having clothes on, like more clothes on and everything, and having a fire going, I knew I would be like, okay, well, that was pretty good. But up until then, I said, no, this is the worst hike in my life. It was too much.
I hike all the time, extreme hiking, and I can put this on about a 9.5 scale on a 10.
Yeah, this was a lot.
She
for
did a
me.
great job.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Besides the complaining.
Yeah.
So anyways, we already have a fire going, and we're going to cook that little teeny tiny fish. And we have a lot of extra food, so we're not gonna be hungry. Bite him. Did she bite you? Oh, she's such a baby. We didn't want you to get shot. That's why you were sitting in here. All right, come on, sweetie. There we go. It's all sunny and everything. So we're gonna relax a little bit and then maybe have lunch since we didn't have breakfast, and then go home. And that's a wrap. Okay, Misha, it's time to go home. Don't be sad. Are you sad? We did a great hike and everything. You don't need food. You're gonna go all packed up